Hi, my name is Paulina and I study English with Outcomes Advanced. Welcome aboard. So today we continue working with Unit 4, Politics. But before, how are you? How are you doing? How is life going? Tell me if you have anything on right now. So as for me, nothing really special has happened from since the last time we met, but today I was on a training session with my new kind of friend, but at least acquaintance. So she is a coach in the gym, and I decided to make friends with her and kind of not make friends and literally, but at least have some training sessions with her just to learn from her techniques and variety of exercises possible there on particular groups of muscles and everything. So since I started working out with her, my muscles have become, I think, at least stronger and bigger, and I tire more. So I'm much more tired after our sessions than when I used to be, when I was alone. So do you go to the gym, by the way? Are you into sports anyhow? Maybe yoga is for you, or Pilates or something. So let me know. I wonder if you also do sports in any possible way, because as you know, I'm a private teacher online, so my work is concentrated here at the desk, right? So I spend at least 5 hours a day, I think, in front of the computer sitting. That's why, yeah, it's hard for my body to keep this way all the time. So I have to have more physical activities than I do now. That's why I started going to the gym. Yeah, and since that time, since I started doing this, I have been feeling amazing, much more much better than before, than without any physical activity like this. Okay, so again, let me know if you also do any exercise in your life. I wonder, and I'd like to know. Okay, and also that's the first time today that I am speaking English. That's why, I mean, maybe I am a bit like sorry for that. I forgive myself. Okay, so our plan for today. First of all, we check our home task. Then we work with Wordwall with the words and phrases from the previous lesson. Then we remember 2 conversations and discuss questions after them. Then there will be, I guess, a bit of grammar, but we'll see. It depends. I don't even know on what, because as for me, I know this grammar rule pretty enough, and that's pretty much it, I think, in my life. That's why I think we're going only to practice it orally rather than in written form. I'll give myself and you maybe exercises for homework, but not here. Okay? We won't spend the time on it here. Okay, so let's get started. First and foremost, first thing we do today is checking our home task. Actually, nothing really special here, right? So ways to agree or disagree, or express your opinion in general, like I don't know where I stand, I'm totally in favor of, I'm totally opposite to, yeah, and so on. So you can see the answers here. I've checked it, of course. But actually in the book, I mean, in the answer key, there was this word, reservations, but I typed doubt, and I think they are interchangeable, can I say so? Okay, interchangeable, let it be. Even if it does not exist, I have just invented it. Interchangeable. So yeah, I have major reservations, I have major doubts, because we actually had it here, right? Major, where's that? Major doubt. You see, I have some major doubts. And I have some major reservations, some slight reservation. So that's why I put it here like this. Okay. Everything else I think is absolutely clear and no problem with doing this part of the task. Now, now we're going to practice with this. As usual, I let you scan the QR code. Enjoy yourself working with the words, and let's get started. Okay, so someone who pretends in an argument or discussion to be against an idea or plan that a lot of people support in order to make people discuss and consider it in more detail, it's played devil's advocate, which I apparently didn't know last time. Now I do. This wonderful explanation helped me really. To cause the amount, number, or value of prices to increase. I'm sorry. I don't remember this one. About the no. Push up prices. Yeah, value of prices. Yeah, when they increase, push up prices. Make it go away. Clear off the debt. So may it here is the debt, obviously. Yeah. Make an offer to host the games. Bid to hold the games, the Olympics. Bid to hold the Olympics. Yeah. I'm sorry that this one is in Russian. I don't know any other language apart from French, but it's just basic in my case. So distort. An amount of money that is so small that it is not worth working for or considering. Earn peanuts. Offensive, rude, or disgusting wages according to moral standards. Obscene salaries, offensive, rude, or disgusting wages. I see. Okay. Sorry, emphasizing that they will not be able to do it. Don't have, oh, I'm sorry, really. Don't have a hope in hell. We won't be able to do it. We don't have a hope in hell. Yeah. We're not gonna do it, right? To be very likely to become it. A recipe for disaster. Yeah, a recipe for means to be very likely to become it. And boost the economy, increase, improve, enhance. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, well done. Wonderful. So we continue working here with the book, and we have to discuss some questions. Discuss some questions after conversations. I'll give myself 1 minute to read this all through one more time, just before we discuss the questions. Okay. Okay. So, which of the opinions expressed do you have more or least sympathy with? Most or least sympathy with? Actually, last time I remember that last time I refused answering this question. Refused to answer this question. So we'll today. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't like it. What are the advantages of playing devil's advocate? Are there any downsides? It's a good question. Okay, what are the advantages? Let me think. Well, obviously it has its advantages and disadvantages. Speaking of its benefits, yeah. Playing devil's advocate might be funny because because you make your opponents or people who you are talking to or discussing this with you make them feel less confident in what they are saying because you say opposite things all the time and no one knows where you really stand. And you kind of boost this tension of what can be said in this or that regard, right? So on the other hand, it might be a kind of so the interest might be pushed up, right? But at the same time, on the other hand, people might become like mad at you because maybe not after the first time you did it, but at least after the second or further time you play devil's advocate, someone would notice that and like at least ask you to stop it, right? To do it. That's where I am in this regard. So the downside is that you would be asked to stop conversation. I mean, your part. In what other ways might cities run up huge debts? If not Olympics. Okay, you know, my mind is totally humanitarian, so I have nothing to do with numbers in my head. I only can like multiply words, not numbers. So if it's when it comes down to speaking of numbers, right? Yeah, huge debts, everything might make cities run up huge debt. If the mayor or the head of the city is incompetent in what he's doing, so it will adversely not boost the economy, but it won't boost the economy, but adversely drag it down, yeah. And if I express exactly what I think, but I just can't translate it into English now, maybe I shall try. So in irrational waste of money or irrational money spending on any area or sphere of social life of the city. So whether it's about improving the roads, improving the yards, or I don't know, repairing public schools or hospitals, irrational money spending, yeah, can be a really big problem, as well as not bureaucracy, but a sec. I don't remember this one. Corrupt practices. Okay, corruption. Of course, I do know it. Okay, and as well as corruption. So corruption can also lead. It may very well lead to huge debts of the city or the country. Have you ever heard any stories? I'm sorry, about cities going bankrupt. Where? What happened? Actually, I heard about I'm not sure whether it's about a city or a state itself. So in the USA, there is a the name starts with D. There were a lot of cars there being sold. Not Denver. Detroit, yeah. So city Detroit in Michigan state. So I knew about that it was bankrupt. It went bankrupt. Sorry. I don't know for sure what happened. So maybe so it was capital of like automobile producing. It had outer debts and
Deficit.
Just deficit and deficit of money. But what exactly happened, I have no slightest idea. Sorry. I think that's enough. I mean, here it's so hard. It's so like tough to discuss this thing. I'm in my ordinary life. I never touch this topic with no one. Absolutely. I don't discuss it with anybody. No way. That's what for me it's really tough. So actually the next thing we have in the book is Grammar Conditionals 1. So actually I think at this very level of English which we obviously have, especially in grammar section, I'm pretty sure no one has any problems with conditionals. So especially the first one, right? Would you if you were? So that's it. So after if, it should be past simple. The second part, would plus verb one, v1. That's it, right? But here they put it is they multiply here the first conditional and the second conditional, or not. Sorry, okay. Let's match some extras here. Okay. Maybe I should have figured it out beforehand, but I didn't have time to, so I'm sorry for that. Let's see. And what would you include in pay? This supporting, they were given a boat or whatever instead of money. Even if they do manage to introduce this new law, what law? If they're earning that much, no, it encourages other people to ask for more. It's basically going to be unworkable. Even if they do manage to introduce this new law, it's basically going to be unworkable. Imagine if we actually want it, then no. It would be no. Okay, just as long as there is the official desire to make it work, then it'll work. Okay. And imagine we actually wanted it be a recipe for disaster. Am I right here? Yeah. Let's check it. Recipe for disaster. Where is that? Yeah, imagine it be. Wonderful, it would be. So what am I supposed to do here? I'm okay with that. So I understand how to do it. So which sentence describes something generally true? I'm here. Which sentence describes generally true? Do I need it? No, I don't. I don't need this one. I'm sorry, really, I don't need it. So let's just practice using this wonderful conditional one in oral speech, right? Use different conditional structures to think of at least 2 responses to each sentence. Then compare your ideas with another pair, which I obviously don't have. I have only 3 cats sleeping right now. Then who has the best ideas? I think I'm gonna have the best ideas anyway, no matter what happens next. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not going to vote. What's the point? It's not like it makes any difference, does it? I'm totally indifferent to this topic. Again, I never vote. What would happen if I voted? Nothing. Nothing would change if I voted, because I don't believe in votes. No, in elections, in all this thing. I don't believe people really vote in our country, or their votes at least are considered or even counted. Really, I don't believe it. They say they are going to make it much harder for people to get into the country. If they did it, there would be no homeless people, right? No, there is another word. Refugees, yeah? Get into the... Oh, it does not matter what kind of people are coming to the country. So if they did it, it would make our country closer, no, more, более закрыт, okay. Closed, okay, it would make it closed in terms of fresh people coming into, obviously. What am I supposed to say here? At least 2 responses. My response would be, what? So what? Why? Why are you telling me this shit? I don't care. I don't give anything. Okay, then I have to express myself using the conditional here. Yeah. What would happen if they did it? I think nothing would change in my life if they did it. So I see no point in commenting it on further. Okay. I read somewhere that they are going to start privatizing more of the health service. Actually, it's what is happening right now, I think, in our country, and it has both advantages and disadvantages. So on the other hand, if they did it, it would be, I think the service would improve, and the attitude towards, and so the quality of the services would improve. Yeah, because people would pay for it more, so doctors will earn more, so there's no reason not to work better, right? On the other hand, those who can't afford having like платные, Sorry. For money, no. Paid, just paid. Okay, on the other hand, someone who can't afford paid health services, they would suffer and maybe even die. See, but we have already this private ambulance system. It works very smoothly and efficiently. Everyone is happy with that and satisfied. He's been accused of lying about his expenses and claiming more than he should have done. If I knew who exactly this was about, I would comment upon it without any hesitation. That's response number 1. What would you do if you were in his shoes? I wonder. Let me know in the comment section below. He can't go on holiday now, not with a crisis like this developing. I hate this exercise, really. Sorry, but it's true. If he could go on holiday now, he would go to Turkey. If he lived in another country, he would not have such a problem. Okay. Next one. Smoking kills thousands every year. It should just be completely banned. It wouldn't help. It wouldn't be of any help, even if it was accepted as a law or prohibition or something. So it wouldn't help. And but if it was completely banned, I would feel better, because at times when I am following the person who's smoking, I have to chase him and go ahead. Overtake, okay, and overtake him, just because I don't want to experience this disgusting smell. Though I used to smoke for 15 years, actually. I have no idea how it was possible for me to smoke for such a long time, but I did it, and I was absolutely satisfied with that. I didn't care about people around, about my smell from my mouth and so on. And I proclaimed I would smoke for all my life. But you see, but if someone would just, if someone offered me to smoke right now, I wouldn't do it, no matter what, how much money he or she offered me. You see, no way. Okay, so that's all. I mean, that's all with conditional spot. If you have some other things here in this regard, if you understood or if you managed to do this particular exercise better than me or differently, share your ideas, please. Share your responses, at least 2 responses for each sentence in the comment section below. Why not? Maybe I just concentrated on the fact that I don't like this exercise, and it disturbed me from and distracted me from doing it efficiently. I don't know, maybe. So that's all for today, I guess. Next time we'll work with consequences and words to describe it, I think. Yeah, and then reading. And that's all for today. If you do have any questions, please comment in the comment section below. Type them, sorry. Let me know. Thanks for your attention. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.